We'll have Hangi for our kite.
A lot of folks wonder what goes on behind the scenes when prepping for a Kiwi Hangi. Let's go through it step by step. Step 1. Call up your mates. Call up your mates and invite them over to chop vegetables the night before. Make sure to have one guy in the bunch to show them how it's done. In this case, we'll call him Bruce. Another guy to make the prep look easy, we'll call him John. And another guy to oversee and give directions. Our host is also known as Graham. Step 2. Build a huge fire. At 5 a.m., as you can see, building the fire in the pit is the key to success for cooking the kai properly. Once the fire is rocket hot, disperse the coals evenly. As a side note, this is really hot work. Now would be the proper time to crack the keg. Step 3. Prep the baskets. Sheets and vegetables soak overnight. This provides steam in the cooking process. Line baskets with the soaked sheets. Season meat with herbs and garlic. Now layer the baskets alternating meat and vegetables. Cover the baskets with more soaked sheets and load them up to go in the Hangi pit. Note, in keeping with the tradition, only the men handle the meat of the Hangi. Step 4. Put down the Hangi. Baskets are lowered into the pit and covered with more wet sacks, burlap, and grates. Then the pit is buried. Food cooks approximately 6 hours. Time to have some Kiwi fun. Step 5. Game on, Hangi style. Kids are introduced to some good old-fashioned games. First is the sack race. Next, we honor the town of Taihape, New Zealand, the official gumboot throwing championship capital of the world. Kids learn quickly there is definitely a strategy to making a gumboot fly the farthest, and first place wins you a chocolate fish.
We'll have the Maori Hangi tonight. Get the stones red and hot. Put more puha in the pot, and we'll have the Maori Hangi tonight.
Righto, kick it in the guts, Trev. Gumboots, they are wonderful, gumboots, they are swell, 'cause they keep out the water and they keep in the smell. And when you're sitting round at home, you can always tell when one of the Trevs has taken off his gumboots. If it weren't for your gumboots, where would you be? You'd be in the hospital or infirmary, 'cause you would have a dose of the flu or even pleurisy if you didn't have your feet in your gumboots. Now there's rugby boots and racing boots and boots for drinking rum, but the only boots I'm never without are the ones that start with gum. I've got short ones and long ones and some up to me belt. I'm never dressed till I've got on me gum boots. If it weren't for your gum boots, where would you be? You'd be in the hospital or infirmary, 'cause you would have a dose of the flu or even pleurisy if you didn't have your feet in your gum boots.
I sing at the opera, my gumboots are a must. They help me hit the high notes and protect my feet from a dust. They keep the water well away, so my voice won't get no rust. You won't not never see me without me gumboots.
If it weren't for your gumboots, where would you be? You'd be in the hospital or infirmary, 'cause you would have a dose of the flu or even pleurisy if you didn't have your feet in your gumboots. Da-da-da-dum. Now Rob Muldoon and Rolling, they haven't made a hit. They're ruining the country more than just a bit. If they keep on the way they're going, we'll all be interred. So you'd better get your feet up your gum boots. If it weren't for your gum boots, where would you be? You'd be in the hospital or infirmary, 'cause you would have a dose of the flu or even pleurisy if you didn't have your feet in your gum boots. If it weren't for your gum boots, where would you be? You'd be in the hospital or infirmary, 'cause you would have a dose of the flu or even pleurisy if you didn't have your feet in your gum boots.
Step 6. Pay tribute. Michigan is honored to have its own Kappa Haka group. The ladies lead the New Zealand national anthem, followed by the men who perform a traditional haka and then a second haka modified by Bruce for the Michigan group.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Yo, Willie! Yo, Willie! Come on! Hey! Ringa, ringa, pakia! Wai, takahia! Yaki no ne hoki! Yaki no ne hoki! Oh, kamate, kola, kola! Kamate, kola, kola! Tenete tangata, huru, nana itiki mai pakapiti tera! Haupane, kopane piti tera! Oh, kamate, kola, kola! Kamate, kola, kola! Tenete tangata, huru, nana itiki mai pakapiti tera! Haupane, kopane piti tera! Hi! Tēnā koutou katoa. E no manahiri, e wihi mai nei, I te kaupapa o Michigan Hangi.
Hat boy.
Au mai, haere mai.
What? Get out of the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'd like to introduce you to this handsome group of gentlemen behind me. This is Michigan's own Kappa Haka group, Whanaungatanga Orokinui. Now, Whanaungatanga is a family, is a community that comes together to work towards a common goal. Traits of this community or family are cohesion, a sense of unity, and a sense of togetherness. We are 5 Kiwi-born males, 2 sons of Kiwi-born males, and 4 husbands of beautiful New Zealand women. Guess who the lucky women are? So the first haka we just did there, Kamate, it's a story about a great chief, Tarapraha, who actually, it's not so much a war chant as everybody thinks it is, but he was actually hiding from a superior enemy, and he's just very, very happy that he lives to fight another day. This haka is one of 2 performed by the great New Zealand All Blacks. So that's probably where you've seen it. Most of you have seen this one. Our next haka that we're going to do, Timatanga. It's a beautiful haka, and it's about creation, the creation of earth, how heaven and earth separated so that there could be life on earth. It's about striving throughout your life to achieve, and it's about the importance of strength of spirit, strength of mind, and strength of body. This is our very, very first performance. So that makes you our very first audience. So it's a big kia ora out there to you guys. Kia ora, bro. Kia wiri. Tu whakamaua. Kia tina. Tina. Huie. Taikie. Kāringa whakarongo. Kia rite. Kia rite. Kia mau. Tai roa toro whahi. I te timatanga. Ka te kore. Ko te pōrui. Ko te pōroa. Ia ha ha. He henga mātua, he renga tangata, he tō rangatai, he tō rangatira. Whakawaka, ki te maunga, ki te whenua, hoki, ki te rangi, taiki, te pukarunga. Ia ha ha! Piki ake, ki te ara pautama, ki ngā taumata tanga, he! Wairua, hirangara, tingana! Always! 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 Fetero pukana! Ana fetero pukana! Amagatama! Orotunui! Yai!
Step 7. Kai time. Carefully peeling back the layers of earth, sacks, and sheets, the baskets are lifted one by one out of the pit and onto the serving tables. To honor the women who care for the men and families on a daily basis, the women and children eat first. Today's Hangi: beef, pork, lamb, and chicken, with pumpkin, kumara, potato, carrots, onion, and cabbage. Delicious. Step 8. 16 years and counting. It started out as a small gathering in Hangi put on by Paul Reinhardt and Graham Beresford 16 years ago, and now has grown into a plethora of friends from Toronto, Ohio, Chicago, Michigan, and of course, New Zealand. See you at the next Michigan Kiwi Hangi.